We have a planet alignment in our solar system. Venus and Jupiter will appear to nearly collide in the night sky this week. And here's how to watch it. This is according to Science Alert. Early risers this month have been treated to the incredible rare spectacle, the almost perfect alignment of 4 planets in the sky. It's not over yet. In the early hours of April 30th, we'll have the chance to see Venus and Jupiter nearly collide, quote unquote, as they appear to move incredibly close together from our vantage point. Doesn't mean it's like that in reality. It's the way we perceive it. In fact, the 2 planets will get so close in the night sky that they'll seem to merge into one giant glowing mass to the naked eye, according to NASA. And we have the illustration looking east from Huntsville, Alabama. Those with binoculars or a telescope will be able to make out the 2 objects more distinctly. The planets will be 0.2 degrees apart at their closest approach, a little less than the angular distance of a full moon. The spectacle will be visible again in the dawn hours of May 1st, but the position of the planets will be reversed. Of course, the planets are not actually close to each other at all. Their orbits will simply appear to line up from our view of the night sky here on Earth. In reality, the planets will be 430 million miles apart, more than 4 times the distance between Earth and our Sun. If anything actually goes close enough to nearly collide with Jupiter, it would more than likely be pulled out into the gas giant's orbit, along with its 79 known moons, the largest of which is bigger than Mercury. This apparent merging of Venus and Jupiter is the second conjunction we've seen this month after Mars and Saturn lined up at the start of April. However, neither of these 2 conjunctions rival the great conjunction between Saturn and Venus that we witnessed at the end of 2020. According to the What's Up April Sky Watching Tips from NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, the 30th of April meeting is still an ultra-close conjunction that's worth waking up early to see. Just like the planetary alignment of Venus, Jupiter, Mars, and Saturn we saw this past week. To view the conjunction between Venus and Jupiter, you'll need to wake up early. The 2 planets will be most visible in the hour before dawn, looking towards the east. And according to Earth Sky, Venus will be at magnitude -4, and Jupiter will be shining at magnitude -2.1. The full moon, by comparison, shines at -12.7, but the event coincides with a new moon, so it will hardly be visible. And for those who can't get enough of tracking with changing view of the solar system, we have good news. There's an even bigger alignment in store this year. On June 24th, all of the other planets of the solar system, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus, will join together in an event, an even grander planetary alignment, although you'll probably need a telescope to see Neptune and Uranus. The alignment will also stretch out over a greater section of the sky, making it harder to discern or photograph. Despite all these challenges, major planetary alignments like this one visible to the human eye are very, very rare and only have occurred 3 times since 2005, so you don't want to miss it. If you're not too keen on waking up early or venturing outside to skywatch, never fear. There's also a partial solar eclipse happening this week at the same time as the conjunction. This occurs when the moon passes between us and the sun, partly obscuring the sun's light from view. In this partial solar eclipse, a maximum of 64% of the sun's disk will be obscured. The event will only be visible to those in parts of Antarctica, South America, and the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, but you should be able to watch it from the comfort of your own home, from wherever you are in the world, thanks to live stream, set to be hosted by India-based space YouTube channel Gyan Ki Garibi. And there's nothing quite like observing the movements of our solar system neighbors to put things into perspective and remind us that we're all really just moving around space on a big water-laden rock, our planet. So enjoy. This is by Science Alert. on Collective Spark by Fiona McDonald. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.